team was the secondary. In your opinion, what is the condition of the secondary right now? What improvements have you seen over the last 3 to 4 weeks?
I feel like the secondary, we just continue to get better every week, pretty much. Um, especially after the Nebraska game, there was a big turnaround, and we picked up momentum. RJ Williams it will be back for the ball game, and that's even more of an edge that we'll have. And I feel like guys like Monte, myself, Arjun, we all just continue to come to practice and get better every day, and we'll continue to do so.
Ask about Arjun. I think he had dropped the interception against Nebraska and everything. How did he recover from that? And how did you guys rally around him, I guess?
I mean, it was never really a factor that we needed to, rally around him because he, maybe people would say he would have lost his game or something. I feel like, we just told him, great players make great plays. Pull it down, man. That's that's a big play, but it's a full game. We had to play a full game. A lot of plays were missed, and we just basically were saying, make the play.
But he recovered from that, guys. What do you know as a player?
I mean, playing here, you have to have a short memory, or you won't play. You can't go out there and dwell on something that you've done in the past and let that get to you. And that's just something that all the DBs here have to have that mentality. You can't come out here and be afraid to make mistakes and then let that hold you back next play. So he's not a guy that's just gonna drop an interception and then we lose a game and then think that it was all on him. Man, it's a full game and we realize that.
Demetrious, you mentioned earlier being an underdog, and maybe it's easy to frame it that way against a team like Alabama. But how do you guys maintain the chip on the shoulder and viewing yourselves as an underdog after a couple years where you're, among the nation's best and you're in New Year's Day bowls and Rose Bowls and winning 11 games? I mean, how do you guys continue to view yourselves that way? How do you make it happen?
I mean, you pretty much said it yourself. I mean, we're underdogs. I seen something on ESPN. I mean, I don't really look at all that stuff, but I seen something on ESPN how Michigan State has no chance to beat, Nick Saban with all his coaches that, that were his assistants at one point. And, you don't want to hear it, but then you kind of look at it and take it personal and stuff like that. And, just being 11% winning chance of winning and all that stuff, it just gives you an edge a little bit, makes you want to come to practice a little harder.
How important has that aspect and chip on the shoulder and kind of framing yourselves that way helped you guys over the last few years in general?
I feel like that's a big part. That's a big part of, especially our defense. I feel like that's a big part of, our cornerstone. Because throughout history, they never give Michigan State a chance, and then we come out looking to prove them wrong every time. That's why we play till the clock hits zero every game. And it's also a family thing, and something that's inside the organization, the program.
I was curious.